Hey there, Magic One. Just before we get into your tarot reading, I wanted to jump in super quick, I promise, just with a few announcements for you. Should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself, you can do so at any time by either clicking the link to my website down below or visiting wildlotustarot.com. I do have a new little offering which I think is kind of cute. It's actually the most affordable way to get guidance from me, and in that reading I draw you a single tarot card from the beautiful Star Child Tarot and write you a handwritten letter about my interpretation of that card for you, and I post it to your letterbox. You can now show your support by becoming a member of my channel. If you head to my channel page and click the join button, there's a video there where I describe in detail what I'm offering for my two different levels of membership. Don't forget, the doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. You can sign up at any time and receive lifetime access to all of the learning materials, videos, online learning modules, practices, and in that course I am teaching my signature process to learn how to read tarot, not just from the head but from the heart, and go beyond the traditional card meanings, and how to put it all together and thread it into a story as well. So that's available at any time. I'll also link that down below for you. You can find me on Instagram if you'd like to stay connected and hear a little bit more about me. You can find the link down below, or you can find me at wild_lotus_tarot. I would love to have you over there with me as well. Till next time, sending you so much love and magic. Let's get on with your reading. Libra, welcome to your tarot reading for July 25th to the 31st. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9 card block, 3 for your recent past, 3 for your focus energy, 3 for your future outcome. I have some oracle cards, lead tarot energies, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you, Libra. So we've got some really big energies here. I'm also hearing that eagle has landed. It feels like the insight has landed, or will land. You know, some kind of epiphany for transformation. I don't know, I feel like it's happening this week for you, so we'll get to that. The first card out was transformation, so it feels very fitting for what I'm seeing here. Now, the transformation card in the tarot is the death card. So, you know, transformation often happens when we go through endings, painful endings, or, you know, when we let go of something, when something really shifts. Because otherwise, you know, we just carry on the same trajectory. So through endings or through rebirth or through spiritual awakenings, that's when the energy changes, which is required for transformation. So it feels like you are transforming here at a personal level. I have expansiveness. So it feels like, you know, there is an expansion within yourself, an expansion in your life, some kind of change. It feels like maybe what is being let go of was a constriction, right? We've got the devil here, something that was, you know, keeping you small, holding you back in some way. And now we can kind of see this liberation, like your spirit fully being able to expand and be in its full essence, its full, you know, showing up in its full, I don't know, I've lost the word. In its full expression, that will do. Okay, lead tarot energies. I've got divine wisdom. That's an extra major arcana in this deck. And then the tower. I knew there was another one. That's why I pulled a second card here. Now, this energy together for me could be a massive epiphany or awakening, maybe a spiritual awakening to what needs to change in your life. The tower can also be some kind of big structure in our lives falling down or being dismantled, okay? So this can be a conscious decision with the King of Swords at the center of the reading. This could be a conscious decision to bring down the tower rather than, you know, I've just found myself in this chaotic situation. The tower is calling you to question alignment in your life, Libra. What is not in alignment? What does not support you to move towards the kind of future 10 of Cups that you truly desire. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to move towards? What do you need to move away from? This is the time to truly be the visionary, King of Swords, the visionary of your life, right? And then line everything up with that. So the Tower says to me that something in your current foundation is not a fit, Libra, and it needs to be removed, okay? The Tower is an act of love and grace from the universe because it gives you an opportunity. It gives you a big cosmic heads up that it's time to take that action. King of Wands is Leo energy. I also have the Strength card, which is Leo energy. And, you know, Leo rules the, you know, the heart and the backbone. So I often say it's about having the strength and courage and backbone to follow that deeper call of the heart, to embrace our fears, to overcome, you know, any feelings of pride or ego that might be holding us back. But ultimately, you know, the King of Wands is, you know, really, it's a visionary energy. So I think that you're really seeing that there is something in your environment that's not lined up with that empire that you're building. Also, I see, you know, look at the King of Wands has this like little, you know, chameleon on his hand. And it's almost like, you know, the chameleon, they change their forms to fit in with their environment. So what I'm feeling is that maybe you were in a situation, this is what the Devil stands for here, Libra, where you kind of changed your form to fit in with the environment, i.e. I think you kind of shelved a part of your truth, a part of yourself, and now this energy is calling you to expand, because part of our life lesson here is to be in our authentic expression. So it's like no longer should you change yourself to fit in with an environment. The King of Wands for me is also like an out and proud energy, which can be in many different ways, shapes and forms. Like it's wearing this colourful regalia, like very, you know, really, the word staunchly showing up in your energy. I don't mean that in like any kind of like, you know, just masculine way, but it's like I'm owning that sense of power within myself. So the Ten of Swords, High Priestess, and the Devil in your top line here. Yeah, this is the ending of a situation that has held you stuck, bound. And I feel like it has been a self-imposed bondage. I think you did choose it, or you did choose to, you know, like to be in that smaller expression of yourself. You know, this could have been in a job where I kind of sold soul a little bit, but, you know, to make money or to, you know, get ahead, but as the cost or the payoff, I've had to not be fully who I am, right? It could be in a relationship. Sometimes people change themselves to align with that partner, which, you know, might feel good at the start, but ultimately that truth calls. So I think that the awakening is I can't stay in the situation that is keeping me limited at a soul level. It's time for me to expand and transform, okay? So Ten of Swords can be an ending, right? And I think at the moment you're getting either the insight that needs to happen, or for some of you it may have already happened, okay? So yeah, the Devil, we're overcoming that fear, overcoming the illusion that you've created around the situation, or that might have been created for you. That's what I sense here. So it's time to break free. It's a breaking free energy. Generally, the Ten of Swords is a final ending, especially with the Tower. So they say it's not about trying to patch it up or, you know, repair it, because it's the foundation that's not right. So we let the Tower fall so that we can basically build a stable foundation and rebuild in a different way, okay? So High Priestess, I think you're feeling this. I think you've had that epiphany. You may not know all of the details about where you're headed with the High Priestess. Sometimes mum's the word with that. But what has happened is that the eagle has landed. That insight has landed for you. Okay, King of Swords at the center of the reading, Aquarian energy. I've got Capricorn as well with the Devil. So I feel like you've had the insight that can really crown you in victory. And I also have the Ace of Swords down here. So, you know, the Ace of Swords is ultimate clarity that you can use in order to make a strategic move ahead. It's clarity that is having you, you know, see the truth. The sword is associated with truth here as well. And generally for me, the King of Swords in a reading like this is the decision point. And you can see how he's looking to the future, looking to the 10 of Cups. So this is about you getting clear on your vision for your life and lining up with that. And it feels like there was an amount of maybe ego or pride caught up with staying in this situation because it was paying off in some way, but it wasn't your truth. So it's almost like you have to, like, you know, love that beast within and soothe it under control, but then, okay, lovingly, I'm going to make some changes and head towards this 10 of Cups reality. And that's that new level of potential that you are really unlocking within yourself. That's you listening to your higher self, the angel here. It's an angel versus higher self versus ego battle here. So the eagle has landed, the truth is here. That can help you transform. We see the butterflies here. It's a powerful symbol of transformation, and step truly into your king energy, which is about, you know, being in your sense of authority and maturity and understanding that you are the creator of this reality, and we have to take responsibility for the parts that are heading us in different directions. So part of this journey, this decision, is a 6 of Swords, necessary rite of passage for me. This is moving away from what doesn't line up with that. And, you know, floating to shore, new shores here is what I'm sensing, okay? And it is with a bit of a heavy heart with the 6 of Swords, because like I said, there is some kind of big payoff here, whether it was financial reward or status or, you know, just showing up in a different way in the world. You know, this is you really coming back to who you are, and it might be a more humble existence or something like that. You know, it's like a step back to your roots. So the Ace of Swords we see is the new beginning. It's the start of the new beginning. And next to the page, it's interesting because it's almost like I've just been given new wings and I'm learning how to fly. I've just been given the sword, and I'm learning how to use it. I'm learning how to be in my truth. I'm learning how to be in that expression, okay? And I'm now tipping out, you know, the old. I'm tipping out the old. I'm sending it back to the earth, right? Because it led me to be in the 4 of Cups, displaced, despondent, disconnected, apathetic, bored, shut down, numb. This is you reawakening and reinvigorating yourself, transforming, and from that place moving towards that 10 of Cups. So this is a new start beginning through initiating the endings that are going to transform your life, transform your reality in some way. Okay, could even be like a return back to your, like, I'm feeling this return back to home, return back to roots, return back to innocence. It could be moving back to the place that you grew up in because you tried the big city bright lights and that didn't work for you, or you tried maybe being in a relationship with somebody because you thought they were very, like, the devil is the temptation, the lure maybe of like beauty or like because they could provide or something like that, but it just wasn't in alignment for you. So now you're going back to, okay, what's my roots? What's my truth? What's my honesty? And I'm moving towards that Page of Pentacles. A lot of page energy coming through is new stability, new change, very much in its early stages. And it's like this return to the childlike energy, the page, right? Who you really are at your core essence. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Like, I hope this resonates for some of you, but that's what's come through today. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I'd love to hear. And keep in mind, it's a general reading for the collective. It will not resonate with all of you. And hit subscribe, please. That really is the energy exchange between us that keeps the readings coming and supports my channel and lets you know when I drop new videos. Wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead, Libra. Do take care. Bye for now.